This is the Park Kitty Kid 76 here, and today there will be my discussion about the 15th anniversary of the tragic day for this event of September 11th attacks. And I haven't done this video about my discussion for a while, so that's why I decided to make it in this video of 9/11. There are millions of people lost their lives on September 11th, 2001, when it happened on this day 15 years ago. The first plane hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center, and the second plane hits the South Tower in New York City. And then the plane hits into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and the other plane crashed in the field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. It is a very sad day for the people of America and the people in the world on this event of September 11th. And this discussion, I will talk about it in the Wikipedia very quickly, and then I'll go over to the 9/11 Memorial and other sites. As you can see, this is the background for my computer of the 9/11. Yep, two lights were reflecting this Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. Yep, very sad day. It happened around 15 years. So, this is what we're about to discuss is this one, if you want to read it right here. The September 11th attacks, also referred as the 9/11, were their series of 4 coordinated terrorist attacks by the Islamic terrorist group Al-Qaeda on the United States on the morning of September 11, 2001. There were 2,996 people killed and injured, over 6,000 others, if you want to read that. As you can see, 4 passengers airline operated by 2 major U.S. passengers air carried United Airlines and American Airlines, all in which departed from airports on the northeastern United States bound for California, were hijacked by 19 Al-Qaeda terrorists, losing one of their passports in the World Trade Center area. The 2 planes for American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175 were crashed into the North and South Towers, respectively, of the World Trade Center complex in New York City. The 3rd plane of American Airlines Flight 77 was crashed into the Pentagon and the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense in Arlington County, Virginia, leading to the partial collapse of the building's western side, while United Airlines Flight 93 initially was steered toward Washington, D.C., but crashed into the field in Stony Creek Township near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Yep, if you want to read the stories for this thing, just go right ahead. So, and here's what the picture looks like. See, this is the 2 towers of the World Trade Center hit by the plane. As you can see, the smoke comes out of this the building, and the other one where the plane crashed right into the Pentagon, and the second plane hit by the World Trade Center. You know, the second tower. As you can see, the tower collapsed, and the people wants to help or something, and they were digging the hole to recover their bodies or any other thing for the victims. You can see the videos in the, the security videos that happens right in the crash near to the Pentagon. Yep. And a few hours later, the South Tower had collapsed, and in the other tower, the North Tower just collapsed. You know, both of these twin towers of the World Trade Center has gone. Yep, it happened that time. So, let me just go back. And here are the picture of the World Trade Center the last time. Click here. Yeah, there used to be these twin towers right there, these skyscrapers and other things there. The North and the South Tower. They're for this commercial buildings or probably something on that, you know. Last time we visited this, the towers of the World Trade Center at time. And here's what I ever saw here. Go on to the World Trade Center. This picture we're about to see is the World Trade Center. You can see here. This is the picture that we taken from March 2001, 6 days before the attack. Yep, that's the building right there. The other comes down. there used to be some of this Radio Row in 1936 station by the background. Go ahead, but I'm not talking about that, Well, it's probably in the Radio Row, whatever. It was the sign of September 20th, 1962. The Port Authority announced the selection of Minoru Yamasaki, who creates the buildings for the World Trade Center. The construction underway in the late 1969, and the World Trade Center under construction in 1970. The World Trade Center site building arrangement. And the north and south towers are lobby of Tower 1, looking south along the east side of the building in August 19, 2001, 1 year before the attack. If you want to go take the picture of the last time we see at the World Trade Center, just go right ahead. Other buildings. So that will interesting. Just ever seen this thing? Yep, that happened was there before. The first terrorist attack of the World Trade Center occurred on February 26, 1993 at 7:20 p.m. A Ryder truck filled with 1,500 pounds, 680 kg of explosives planted by Ramzi Yousef detonated in the underground garage at the North Tower. If you could read on that. And the robbery, January 14, 1998. Lease, just wanted me to sell or something. And their destruction I was talking about on September 11, 2001. Islamic terrorists hijack American Airlines Flight 11, crashes into the northern facade of the North Tower at 8:46 a.m. The aircraft strikes between the 93rd and 99th floors. 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., the second group crashed the similarly hijacked United Airlines Flight 175 into the south facade of the South Tower, striking it between the 77th and 85th floors. The damage caused to the North Tower by Flight 11, destroyed by any means of escape from above the impact zones, trapping 1,344 people. Flight 175 had a much more off-center impact compared to Flight 11, and a single stairwell was left intact. However, one of the few people managed to pass through it successfully before the tower collapsed. Although the South Tower was struck lower than North Tower, thus affecting more floors, a smaller number, fewer than 700, were killed instantly or trapped. In about 9:59 a.m., 1 minute before 10, the South Tower collapsed after burning for approximately 56 minutes. The fire caused the steel structural elements, already weakened from the plane impact, to fail. The North Tower collapsed after burning for approximately 102 minutes. At 5:20 on September 11, 2001, the same day, 7 World Trade Center started to collapse while the crumble of the East Penthouse, and it collapsed completely at 5:21 p.m., owing to uncontrolled fires causing structural failure. You can read about the third World Trade Center at Marriott Hotel was destroyed during the collapse of the two towers. So, if you want to read this, the plot for this September 11 thing, just go ahead. It says the scene just after American Airlines Flight 175 hits the South Tower, a fireball rises high. If you want to go click that. The World Trade Center on fire with Statue of Liberty in the foreground. And the World Trade Center after 9/11 attacks, seen from above with original building locations. Now go to the new World Trade Center. It was planned to rebuild the World Trade Center to make it as a memorial service, or if you want to do this, the entire World Trade Center stuff. So if you can read it out. See also this the tallest buildings, the pipeline paired high wired walk between the towers, the Sapphire and the World Trade Center in popular cultural. If you want to go ahead and click on that. As you see. So that difference is mine, and just one of the sad moments in our history. So I think that will be enough for this, the entire description of the World Trade Center. Yep. So now let's go back to this where it belong, and I know I haven't done the video for a while because I know some people does the way I've been doing for this 9/11 thing on a YouTube channel, which I'll do it later at the end of the video. So this is what I was talking about, is Yahoo.com, about then and now, how New York City has changed since 9/11. Click right here. See, that was then. It happened 15 years ago on September 11, 2001. The two towers are hit, the crash into the World Trade Center. And this is how it comes until now. This is the new World Trade Center that replaces the Twin Towers there, the ones that just collapsed. This is our new World Trade Center that constructed from 2001 all the way up to 2015. This is the South Tower of the World Trade Center hit by the smoke right there. You can see the smoke coming out in the World Trade Center. It happened 15 years ago. But now, this is the new World Trade Center. The ones that have made originally Twin Towers that disappeared for 15 years. See these people taking pictures of the ones that happened into the World Trade Center hit. A whole smoke comes out of this Twin Tower buildings. Yeah, this is the new World Trade Center. I know a few people taking pictures and, whatever you want to get to enjoy or something. That's why we visited. All these people are looking through the Twin Towers had been hit by the planes of the World Trade Center. This is the one I just saw here, this new World Trade Center building. This is the picture where it happens, just the North Tower collapsed, right in a whole people ran after the South Tower collapsed. This is why I saw a picture as of now. The new World Trade Center is right in this thing here. The people who was ran for the collapse right there had a huge smoke comes out of the city. And this is the people who was walking right there to see the new World Trade Center. Yep, that's the picture for now. This is the South Towers collapsed, and the North Tower still smoking. And this is the new World Trade Center intact right there. As you can see in other buildings or making a new one on that thing, well, all these people are walking with the debris fall over this one. Yep, that could happen when the two towers already collapsed and gone. This is the one who made a new one, where these people are walking through here and showing to another things, and if you want to visit it, well, be my guest. See, this is the people who ran while they collapsed in the buildings right there with the debris in the city. And this is we're about to clean up, is this one where they constructed for this for the other World Trade Center. Many people wearing a mask for this building to collapse, and a lot of smoke. And then the people walks out and to look at it for the new World Trade Center. You can see the Washington Bridge. You can walk here. And the last one. Wow, look at these people. Oh my gosh, look at all the people. The clothes is just dust all over them. Then the debris falls right there. And look, in the papers fall down the sidewalk. And this is why the people are looking at it right there today. So, if you want to continue on the pictures that we see the World Trade Center then and now, just go to Yahoo page. So, I'm about to stop instead. Now let's go over to the 9/11 memorial right here. But just let you know, this will be my discussion video, the edition of this thing. So that could be bear with me. 911memorial.org. It's the main website. Just by looking at it, it's a whole lot of things going on. I may notice if I have to. See the police officer with the flowers on it. Those people who have lost their lives, a whole lives have been lost, you know, for this 9/11 memorial. As you could plan to visit a museum, the virtual museum tour, and become a member if you want. So, if you see some of their interesting visitors, just go right ahead and feel free to make it. So, just gonna go to memorial for a bit of seconds, so I don't have time for that. So, I agree with. See those beautiful pictures of the memorial of the World Trade Center, the night falls of the World Trade Center on 9/11. You could see the visit the 9/11 memorial, names of the memorial, and the 1993 World Trade Center bombing victims, survivor tree, live image of memorial, and 360-degree viewing angle. And you can see also 9/11 memorial videos if you want to see the video of it. There's the directions, support to the memorial, and mobile apps if you want to download the apps from there. And I have nothing else to say, so let's go back, shall we? And one more thing for this video about this my discussion. Let's go to YouTube. See how I'm gonna search 9/11 videos that we just posted. Just gonna type right there. It's September 11. Just gonna see what the videos are look like, but I know some people posting some of their see the coverage of the plane crash into the World Trade Center. If you want to watch the videos of it, they had the good videos for this one. This is the interesting one. If you want to go see this September 11th as it happens, CNN Live from 2001, which is September 11th, and you can see right here it's September 11th video coverage on NBC, as well as the other stations including CBS, and some of this September 11, 2001 on HBO, and I know who could believe what people don't expect too much about it. So if you want to see this entire video, that's the whole point of what you saw here. And then I presume to be this is the terrible time just to make some people difficult around here, and we always gotta check. This is what we see, a whole videos that we just posted on September 11, 2001. This is our breaking news coverage of. I was so shocked that I was watching the news about the day that happened 15 years ago when the plane hits the World Trade Center, the North Tower, and the other plane who hits the building of the South Tower of the World Trade Center, and then two towers are completely collapsed. Yep, I know that's been happening, but the sad day for the people are too many things at once, so, you know. Well, I just had enough of the discussing what you saw here, but that's just about it for this video. And that's my discussion video. I know it's been a difficult times for the people who lost lives, especially the loved ones, on this day that happened 15 years ago. So let me know about the 9/11 that happens and tell us what's on their stories about. This is the Park Kitty Kid 76. Thanks for watching. And as for one more thing, September 11th, we'll never forget.